Alright, welcome back. It may have been hours for you, but it has been seconds for me. Back into the fray. Timer, start. Anyways, last episode, I died for the first time, and it was awful. I lost everything. I'm kidding. I had lost a few things, it looked like. But, I got a cool new weapon now. That was neat. Anyways, back to exploring. Oh, you want to go? Okay. Get over there. Nope, nope. It's our nomad buddies. I'm out of stamina. Crunch. Oh, that uses up all my energy. I don't want twigs. Let's see. Dart. That. Those are stupid twigs I picked up. Wish I could opt out of picking up some of this junk. I think for some of it. So it felt like to me I wasn't doing as much damage as I would have liked with this. Compared to other stuff. Oh man, missed the trade. Bandit hideout. Actually, I don't know why I'm wasting my time looking for these places where I can farm these gold bars, because it's like that dude sells them in like stacks of 10 at a time. Recharge health. I have stamina. Ouch. Okay. That's cool. Broke your house. Dang. The hell did you shoot? Burning opponents explode upon dying. Eyes. Harvest activates when enemy's health is 10%. Every 2 glue nodes plus 1% chance. Oh, I kind of want to keep that. Harvest is a chance to automatically kill an enemy. On the other one is a flaming core, but I don't really want to switch to a different core. 14, 91 to max damage. 77, 78, 73. Alright. Bit more damage. Always a good thing. Leave me alone. I don't want to play with you guys anymore. You're mean. Yeah, fight each other. Didn't I already do this? I did already do this. This region is saturated with dark energies. There's something very bad in the soil and the air. Be careful. Blah, blah, blah. Wait. When I died, did it send me back to my last save? Is that why I lost all those gold bars? That's probably what happened. We're just gonna go straight here. Oh, I'm being chased by a guy in his pajamas. That's kind of what they look like. They kind of look like Shy Guys. You know, from the Mario games. Because they wear those red robes and it looks like they're wearing little white masks. Alright, let's go. Recharge, damn it. Dang. That dash attack is brutal. Ah, I'm covered in something. Parasites. What gets rid of parasites? Removes all negative effects. There we go. Dang it, I just got rid of this crap. Oh, there he is. Well, we have come to the finale. I'll only answer one more question from you, so choose wisely. How did I do? You haven't answered the final question yet, but as far as I can tell, you're doing really well, or really badly. To be honest, I can't remember. I think I wasted my question. This is our last question. As you travel through the marshes, you wander into a rocky area. As you pass by one of the caves, you are attacked by a group of cultists. You kill them all and venture into the cave. Inside, you find chests filled with various gadgets, precious gems, rare fabrics, unusual weapons, and everything else you desire. What would you do with all the treasure you found? Might trade it for something I could use, maybe? Suppose 2 is the nicer option, I suppose. We'll go with 2. No more questions. Since there's no way back, fight or die. This is our last fight, so make it one to remember. When I'm done with you, you'll regret asking for that. Wrong way. Well, that was easy. Goodbye. Now we have to go all the way back over here. I'm gonna go this way though. Ah. Fine, I'll slay you. If you really want me to do it that badly. $66 to armor, 41, 48, 51. That one. 331 max hit points. 274. Oh, that's right. Wait. Did it reset all my stuff? If it went back to a previous save game slot. No, because I still had some of my stuff here. I'm confused. 96 to max damage. 77, 73. 55 to minimum damage. 58, 46. There we go. Stop moonwalking. Got some good stuff out of that fight, I suppose. Don't walk off the edge. It's a long drop. Great, all piers are active. Next is the biohub. Come back home, we must get ready for the final step. First things first. Catch the keeper inhaling vapor from a pipe much like Undungeon has. Noticing your gaze, she grows shy and hides the device. Just to calm my nerves, the closer the new reality gets, the more I worry. Everything will be fine. That's it? Oh, this guy wants to talk. I have a lot of ties to this place, so I'm glad I don't have to get rid of it. Good luck, Boyd. Hey, listen, Harold. I lived in the mirror dimensions for a long time. It's just like living underwater. Time flows differently there. What do the unborn care about how many of them there are? Why should we deprive ourselves of the world's diversity because of it? Right, just to mean that we don't need trillions of identical anthill worlds, or for billions of unhappy immortals to be living in them. So what if there aren't that many of us? We'll have nature, we'll have unique locations to plan, a place to retire. You see where I'm going with this? I understand. Loading. Time to yank this thing into shape. Inland dimension matrix straightened, biohub raised from abyss. Harold, I spoke with the inhabitants of Lutenland, and they will wait for you by the entrance to the biohub. Give the sutras to whomever you want to save. Find the central core of the world. It should be hidden within the biohub. Whoever lives there now, they will not be happy about what you want to do. Be ready for heavy resistance. Good luck. Have fun storming the castle. No point putting it off. Let's go. Let's hope we have enough sutras. Quest failed. Take the package to the nomads. What? What quest was that? Damn it all. Thank God I can save Scummit. What the hell? No, I'm stuck. No, I can't complete it. Damn you all. You suck. Well, that pisses me off. I don't have the option of hopping back to a earlier save either, because the game's not set up like that. You don't have multiple save files. Well, how did I not notice that there was a quest? I didn't notice anything popping up or anything like that. Or got lost in the jumble. Fine. Baron Fimet. Greetings, Harold. We tried our best to preserve this world, but now we're asking you to save us. I don't have to go alone. Do I? Got too many candidates, Fimet. You're the only one who's getting a sutra. Today's your lucky day. I'm giving you a sutra. 4 for you. Trifleet. Help us, Harold. Take us with you. I want to bring my family. We deserve it. Don't we? 3 for you. Greetings, Harold. Will you take me with you? The Gertu deserve to live, and they need a queen. Otherwise, how will they multiply? And I need drones. Can I take them with me? 5 for you. $30 left. Hello, Harold. The time has come to depart this world. We can do it ourselves this time. Will you help us? 5? Sheesh. It's Saphira. I like her name. Oh, Harold, we need your help. The storm must continue to exist. I must lead it. I just need a few Gertu. 3 for you. I am a brave warrior, Harold, and my guardsmen are my equals in valor. Take us with you. You won't regret it, even you could use a little extra muscle. 5 for you. Oh, did I have enough? Awesome. Of course, I imagine if I had completed that quest for the nomads, giving them that package, they might be here too. But it wouldn't let me leave. I got screwed out of that. Damn it. Oh. Open sesame. Is it open yet? Oh, yep. Get out of the labyrinth. Yeah, of course. I gotta go and make it complicated. New location. That's a giant skull. Grew to mortar gunner. You should see I took like half his health in one hit. Part 1. Oh, I see. I gotta find all the parts to... Whoop. Find all the parts to the key. I get it now. We go this way. Ouch. Okay, so I'm thinking that the best course of action in this game is to go with maximum damage. Like on your white runes there, right? Like one half should be the swords, and the other ones should be the minimum damage shields. And stuff like screw these things. Like you might, you know, just go for a glass cannon build, because if you can wipe out the enemies in one shot every time. Did I get the part I needed? I'm pretty sure. Talk to the Tiamat. No, not yet. Hazmat trooper. Damn it. Wow, 4,000. Of course, that all hinges on, god damn it, you being able to get to the enemies before they have a chance to take your life down. I've got a busted gut and I don't have the means to go fix it. 94 to max damage. 77, 78, 96, 74. I got the part right. Part 5. I gotta remember to look out for that. Nomad Assassin. Part 3. So I just need 4. Looks like. Really wish I hadn't been screwed out of completing that quest. That last mission to deliver that package to the Nomad. Now we're back here. Except I was here already. Got the part for this one. Oh, this place is new. Torpid Neckbreaker. Part 4. Chamber key. Yay, we got it. What is that? The map looked funny. Whoa. Boss fight? Oh, hello. Lotan. Lotan's oblong body's undulate, acid frothing and dripping from his eyes and jaws. He is enraged. Fool, 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 what do you think you're doing? My job, unlike you. We were doing just fine without the heralds and the gods. You're just destroying everything. Worms like you like living in a swamp. Our sword was always like this. Rip off one of his sutras. The other two voices emitted piercing howl. Fool, fool, fool. We were useful to this world, but you're just breaking everything. You're not looking for the truth. You don't want the truth. Give me just one reason to spare your worthless life. Where is Tiamat? Last one to see her was Marduk. He killed her. Lyra, that was your last chance to tell the truth. What are you talking about? Yes, he left the foundation blade at the entrance to her palace, but don't forget that Marduk was a god before he became the herald. Where's your proof? Tiamat knew it would happen and was ready to flee. She created a physical incarnation of herself, and Marduk destroyed it. That was your last chance to tell your truth. Slash. Sat house for a long time, spitting acid in your direction. Fools, stop. Let me go. Open the path to Tiamat's core. I don't control this gate, Herald. Tiamat sealed it. You leave me no choice. What if there's a different outcome for this somehow? Decapitation. Now we're back here. Before I talk to her. There we go. Hole once again. Who the hell is that guy? He's suspiciously normal looking. The Keeper has already begun preparing the creation of a new reality. Colossal geometric projection of the new paths of reality warps around her aura. The Keeper's thin fingers deftly weave intricate nodes and structures from the astral lines. Gillimantis told me of his plan, the Keeper said without opening her eyes or stopping her work. And I did not like what he suggested. He wants to leave the rift in the abyss to preserve the mirror dimensions, In his reality, we will struggle with the tides of the shift for eternity. We cannot create ordinary planetary worlds. They were common before the shift. All worlds need external matrices of primordial matter for protection against anomalies. Only large dimensions had them before. That is what most of the mass goes to. And in the end, we are betting on the mirror dimensions, where only Gilmantis will have sufficient knowledge to plan the new infrastructure. We will have to act practically blind, relying on Gilmantis alone. What do you propose? Using technology already in existence that all immortals know well, we will have a compact universe compared to the previous one. There will be no mirror dimensions, but we will return to the cosmology laid down by the Creator. But no one, including me, is ready to take responsibility for the final decision. In the past, in fateful moments, the heralds could take counsel with the gods, but now no one is left. We have to decide for ourselves. What will you choose? I'll speak with the others first. This time you did well, Herald, and this is no joke. You fulfilled your purpose in this reality, and it's time to create a new one. It's a shame that the rest of the immortals have preferred to sit it out at the hub. You've done well, too. Are you deciding what the new reality will be like? I've already decided we will act according to the initial plan. We can't decide which plan to follow. I prefer our initial plan, but I am an immortal, so the issues that mortals worry about are not close to me as they live in another cycle. It is important for the mortals to have offspring and to continue their line to leave a mark, which means that they will constantly require new space. In the previous reality, we had many worlds unnumbered in comparison to what we can create in the new one, but even then there were endless wars for territory. It seems that Gilmantis' plan can solve this problem. However, we won't have any idea about what is going on in all of these reflections then, and the world will remain chaotic forever, although I have to confess that I am already used to this state of affairs. And what do you think of the initial plan? According to the initial plan, we can create as many worlds as we have enough mass for, and new mass will not appear. We need to split the territory fairly and establish some harsh birth controls regulations. Are you ready? I don't really like Gilmantis. He is a murky character, but his plan really is good, and he is prepared properly. According to his plan, the majority of the collected mass will be used to make the abyss narrower. We will make compact world cities from the remainder, as many as we have enough primordial matter for to protect them from new tides of the shift. The mirror dimensions will remain, though. The worlds continue to be reflected in the shards, and there will be enough space for anyone, but then our reality will be rather poor and repetitive. It will consist of copies of the same spaces. Are you prepared to live there? Yeah, we already said that. Hard to say which one we want. Well, that's that. You've done everything you had to, now it's time to say goodbye to this reality. Have you found a way to get rid of your sarcophagus? Nope, looks like I won't be getting out of it. Maybe the engineers of the future will be able to figure out how it works. Sorry to hear that. Anything to learn? Have you learned anything about the conspiracy? No biggie, they didn't know what they were doing and they weren't prepared for the consequences. The fools called themselves gods, but they ended up falling victim to their own feet and lack of faith. What do you think about the mirror dimensions? I don't like Gilmantis and I don't like his plan. Creating a reality and betting on such a vague new technology just doesn't make any sense. But lots of immortals aren't able to understand these single things. I'm sick of arguing about it. Goodbye. Who the hell are you? Hero, you have freed me. I can fade away at last. I can't I can let go of the burden of this reality and disintegrate into billions of lesser consciousnesses, then even smaller ones, until I eventually fade away, becoming an echo of our former reality. Thank you, hero. I am a reflection of Dharma's consciousness, a shared shard of his being. I have performed my function and earned my rest. May a new reality become home to countless observers, and may their journey through eternity be a colorful one. Having said these words, the reflection of Dharma in the crystal disappears. Except he's still there. In the depths of the crystal, you can make out the outline of a living thing from the right angle. You can see the creature's lip trembling. It is repeating. Oh. Well, he's supposed to have disappeared. So the mirror dimensions, are they like these arcs? That sort of thing? Talk to Gilamentus. Suppose he's the one with the plan. Respectfully, it's time to bid farewell to this reality. One way or another, everything is about to change. You did an excellent job and made many difficult, momentous decisions. Now just one final decision remains. As I thought, it's up to you to make the final decision on what the new reality will be like. To create new worlds, we'll have to restore the dimensional borders, which means destroying the mirror shards along with all their current inhabitants. You know what I suggest? We've had time to consider everything. Let's leave things as they are. We'll use the mass we collected to build cities, and they'll cast reflections in the mirrors and become home to countless generations of sentient beings. Immortality and the right to give birth will not have to be so strictly limited, and everyone will be happy. It does sound like his plan is the better one to go with. You know what, we'll go with Gilamentus' plan. Who the hell is this guy? Hi, hero. And who might you be? The reality developer. The shift simulator sent me a notification. The necessary mass has been accumulated, which means the balls in my court. Once we finish this dialogue, the story will end. Are you ready? Yeah, sure. The universe's membrane has been damaged. An abyss yawns beneath us. Mirror dimension shards have accumulated along the edges of our reality. We can patch the membrane without hitting the existing shards, but this will eat up a bunch of mass and won't last forever. Or we could sacrifice the mirror dimensions and restart the membrane. This won't cost us almost anything at all, which means we'll be able to create lots of new worlds. However, the mirror dimension network will disappear along with everyone who lives there, as well as shards of previous worlds, and no more shards will appear as long as the membrane remains intact. All traces of the past reality will be wiped away for good. Patch the membrane and expand the mirror dimensions. Here we go. Activate the table. Absorbing nucleus. Absorb the mass. And now it does this stuff. Ion and his hunters did not waste time. While the new reality was forming, he trained himself and his people. Oh, it's our. We already read all that stuff. These were the old guys. These were the new guys. Gazrat led the first troops of the new swarm. He is remembered as a fierce warrior, but also as a ruler skilled in diplomacy. The Gertu consider him the father of their people and hold him in high honor. Zabzil gathered a force to attack Gazrat, but they became mired in swamps and couldn't get out. When the warriors were already up to their shoulders in quicksand, that's when the swamp hounds showed up. Sucks to be that guy. He was in the process of hatching another cunning plan when everything happened. After learning of the attempt on her life, Trifle changed her attitude toward her children and her people. But when hub scientists helped the Tritonians solve the problem of the male's rapid aging, the internal hierarchy of their species changed, fracturing them into several warring parties. Some fought for the limitless expansion of their species, others held to traditional reproductive centralization with a matriarchal structure. Tritonians remain one of the most numerous species in the new reality. She was set free when the feast began. Having all the Grutu warriors at her disposal in the new reality, the Red Queen became one of the most influential beings, and her descendants evolved and became one of the dominant forces in the universe. Cool. Reek found a way to approach the Black Queen, and they became friends. A celestial empire arose under her command. The descendants of the Grutu prefer peaceful methods for managing conflicts with other species. Good for Reek. He managed to score himself a queen. He went to a mass prayer when he learned from the leader of the Water Clan that they would not be saved and that the end was near. The Torpids were engaged in preparing peoples to settle the new reality. The Water Clan took on diplomatic mission. When the Hazmats, led by Gillimantis, started fighting with the Torpids for influence, the leader of the Water Clan, with the help of ancient technology, tried to do exactly what he had stopped the leader of the Fire Clan from doing. He was well aware of the irony. You fool, Huge thought of the Herald when reality started to break apart into tiny particles. She had come all this way, had even obtained the sutras, and he simply didn't want to take them. In the new reality, as the immortal leader of the Nomads, he founded an institute to help develop less advanced peoples. However, after a while, some of those he helped ended up uniting in a coalition against him. Okay. Oh. Didn't get to meet her. It's a little risky there. Rumors of Tiamat's return immediately began to spread in the new reality. The being known as Mirana, a member of the Hazmat race, claimed her right to the worlds created out of the mass of Undungeon. The Immortals recognized Mirana as the reincarnation of Tiamat and gave her the territory she laid claim to. The goddess divided them between the corporations and the inhabitants of Undungeon, who were saved on the Ark. The lands are known for being fertile and having a high standard of living. They have the highest concentration of immortals after the metropolitan lands of the Heralds. What the hell? The Heralds did not create a new reality. Instead, the hub produced and added new districts to the city, one at a time. It became known as Thunderstorm City. Later on, entire cities began to be birthed from a thunderstorm surrounding the construction forge, which led to the formation of the Coalition of United Cities. Now, the new reality has begun to cast reflections in the mirror dimensions. When world seekers manage to find mirror lands suitable for colonization, they stabilize them and sell them to the leaders of the Coalition cities. This led to cities having massive stations with thousands of doors leading to thousands of reflections of the very same cities and stations. Inhabitants of the new reality sought to preserve shards of the old world to save their vanishing landscapes and environment. Rulers of the cities gradually came to realize that none of them would prosper if they didn't work together. Immortality is given out fairly and evenly, and the constant influx of new lands through the mirror dimensions allows immortals to live and raise offspring on their own land. It sounds like we made the right choice there. Hang on. Had to hydrate. She was against it and went dark. Many millennia later, she led esoteric forces in an attack on the capitals of the United Cities, but their armies were defeated by the Mechanoids. Athea was captured and imprisoned in Thunderstorm City's jail. It was the best option. Matilda supplied cores to the immortals who supported the coalition in United Cities. His products reached a new level of quality, and several wars are known to have been fought for the most powerful of these cores made by the most famous of craftsmen. Ahmed Hum wanted nothing to do with Gillimantis and left the hub as soon as the opportunity arose. He created his own trade empire in one of the worlds, but flatly refused to trade with inhabitants of the mirror dimensions. Before the new reality was even created, Buma began working on a secret project. It was later revealed that he invented technology that could thwart Gillimantis' plan, preventing Thunderstorm City from gaining full control over the mirror dimensions. Some consider Buma a hero for this, while others blame him for the turf wars. since the disputed territories of the resistance could have been distributed among the coalition of mortals. Num's demon became the last vessel of the architect vibrations needed to create higher technology unaffected by time. Num detangled his soul from the soul of an ancient demon who witnessed the forging of the core of creation in the past reality. But whenever Num left the forge, the demon lost interest in what he was doing, so the immortals had to plead with Num, persuade him, or sometimes even threaten him, so that the demon would continue to work. Num was held hostage by their friendship, but he didn't blame the demon for this. After all, the demon had spent an eternity alone. I forgot about this guy. I met him like once. In the new reality, Moloch was up to his same old tricks, hired hits, espionage, and kidnappings. He always plays along with the authorities, knowing who not to cross and what kind of business to avoid. Moloch spread his influence so far that he began seeking a place in the pantheon, but has still never received it. Moloch's bloody business brought about many problems and misfortunes, especially for members of influential councils, so there are always plenty of votes against him. In the hub, Calabi gathered information and technology to travel to the edge of reality and study it after the composition of the worlds was changed. On its journey through the shards of worlds, Calabi came upon other Urgals. Procurus, brother of Viticus, lived among them. He wanted to continue his journey, but the other Urgals convinced him to stay with them longer, cautioning him that there may be no coming back. Calabi and his newfound brothers played a role in the formation of the new reality. Though the reputation of the Urgals remained dark, they were no longer considered the enemies of the Heralds. Cool. When the new reality was ready and began working without serious interruptions, Gillimantis could finally rest. He left politics and would occasionally appear to take part in the defense or prosecution of an immortal. He is known to have founded an anti-crime service for the Heralds, and he participated in several raids in the mirror dimensions where international criminals were hiding out. He managed to catch Moloch twice, but each time he slipped through his fingers. Well, if he slipped through his fingers, he didn't catch him, did he? The inhabitants of the new reality felt the presence of other beings, new gods who came from elsewhere. Someone was accompanying them, filling their lives with hope and leading them through the storm of time. Are they referring to me? I guess that's it. Main menu. Oh, it won't let you continue. Okay, I guess this is the final episode then. Alright. Well, I suppose we could try playing as Marduk. Yeah, we'll play as Marduk for a little bit and see what he's like. Enemies gain 150% damage buff, casual. I'll just stick to original. Tidy
Strange, isn't it? From childhood, we have been told that the universe is endless. It was said that there are millions of worlds out there, and that none of them can be reached. They said that they were thousands of light years away from us. But what if this is not the whole truth? What if we live in a multiverse where a thin membrane separates worlds from each other, and this membrane is not as strong as it seems? 7 worlds, 7 variations of Earth were instantly merged. Those few who survived called this cataclysm the Shift.
Oh, what the hell? I'm playing as some kind of ghost dude with a cool sword. Wait, this is different. Maybe I should do a play, instead of just testing out with Marduk, I should just do a second playthrough as like do a full game thing. Because this is already starting out different. Now let's just keep going for a bit. A giant creature hangs over the entrance to the palace of the goddess Tiamat. It is her faithful guardian Lotan, a three-headed monster with acid bubbling from its eyes. Only the middle head has a voice, and it addresses you in hissing low vibrations. Marduk and the Foundation Blade, and Marduk. Oh, I see. This is before Marduk got sealed in that sarcophagus. Greetings, Lotan. I have come to see Tiamat. Not so fast, Marduk. Sometimes you behave in an unrestrained manner, and that scares our mistress. Leave your weapon here. We will look after it. I have never harmed her. Are you talking about that time when you were spying on us and I heard a rustle and almost decapitated one of your heads? These are no jokes, oh god Marduk. These are the conditions set by the goddess Tiamat. Leave the Foundation Blade in these palaces and enter. She waits you. Alright, I will go through this formality. The Foundation Blade obeys only me, and it will find me in any of the dimensions. You are right, oh god Marduk, but we will all feel calmer that way. Probably a mistake to leave the blade. Hello. I was waiting for you. Why did it take so long? The Guardian demanded that I leave my weapon. What's the matter, Tiamat? Guardian demanded that... yeah. Oh, there she is. He probably did not understand me right, as I told him that your weapon looks very fearsome. You hear the quiet splash of water far away. He has heard what he wanted and now swims away. Marduk, we have little time, so listen to what I want to say. Who is he, Lotan? I don't get it. Him and the other immortals, they are planning a coup in Archimen. What do you mean by other immortals? What exactly? The times change, my dear Marduk. The gods don't want a union with the Void. They want to destroy him and cut his thread off from creation and take his essence. Please listen in the end. Cut his thread? I don't feel a connection with the Foundation Blade. What's going on? Marduk, I beg you, finish listening to me. Mortar has long found the codes to the Foundation Blade. Your weapon has now been disassembled, and they are creating a device to cut Void's thread when he sends his herald to Archimen. They will use the remains of your own weapon to imprison you. The plotters want to encase you in a sarcophagus, but I ask to be given a chance to persuade you not to battle them. Marduk, keep your freedom and let's run away to the Mirror Lands together. I shall not run. I am Marduk. Cannot imagine what this can lead to. I must protect Archimen. You can run, but I will get my weapon back and put all the plotters on trial. I am not destroying your shell, only because I want to make sure that you told me the truth. It's my duty to try to prevent this. I don't think any of those options would actually affect anything. Dang it, I could have been a cool ghost guy flying around with a sword. Oh no, assassins. That's how I dodge. Communicator. He's got a backpack on. Contour is a resource used by Marduk. Attacks, dashes, and prisms generate contour, which consumes it. Yeah. The higher the contour value, the higher Marduk's damage. When the contour reaches 100%, it overheats until it cools. Marduk takes more damage and loses the ability to use attacks, dashes, blah blah blah, but it retains the ability to use holds. I'm not sure how to play this guy. Thought I was supposed to have like a ranged attack. So it's like the opposite of a stamina gauge. Oh, what the hell? If I max out his thing, I get health regen. Well, that's kind of cool. Chakram. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I know about energy. Oh, I see. If I... Okay, that throws it. How do I change it back to that slashing thing I was doing before? Oh, I have to overcharge it. Ah. Smash. Recognize those vibrations, Marduk. I am Viticus. You almost certainly do not remember me, but you have changed much, but I knew you before. You once passed judgment on my brother. Now it just so happens I am obliged to help you. The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. I apologize for my manners. You probably want to have a look around and get acclimated first. I have waited a very long time for this meeting. I can wait a little while longer. Confine me when you're ready to discuss business. Okay, I think from this point forward, it pretty much plays out exactly like with when I was Void. It's just that Marduk has a different starting thing and stuff to sort of... Yeah. So yeah, I kind of get how he plays now. Bioconductor. Looks like he gets some different organs. Oh, this is the thing. While overheated, regenerate 1% max health per second. While overheated, +1 armor. And then this works exactly the same. That's a pretty cool looking weapon. I don't know, what do you think? Should I play through a full game as this guy? I kind of want to move on to the next game that I plan on playing. I wanted to do a 2K run of Mad Max and then hop into Valheim. Also, when on the Mad Max one, I wanted to do like a challenge run and stuff, like not buying upgrades and things like that, which would make the game more challenging. I'm not sure how much different it would be playing as Marduk compared to Void. I suppose I can always, while I'm waiting for the episodes to upload, I can go ahead and keep playing as this, and if it's different enough, then I'll consider doing a full playthrough and just start over from the beginning. Yeah, well, I'll do that. Okay, so that'll be it for this episode. Possibly the game, if I decide not to not to go ahead and play through a full game as Marduk, then I'll list this as final episode on when I upload it to YouTube or whatever. So that'll make it obvious. Anyways, I thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the gameplay and all that stuff and want to help support my channel, then feel free to hit the subscribe button and all that stuff, because that helps me out. And I will see you all next time.